this is to not to be winded Wendy. I had my surgery early this morning. Um, it's right now it's 10:15ish p.m. So it's been about 12 hours since, almost 12 hours since they moved me into the OR. It's very difficult to talk. I've been swabbing my mouth with these things. It's got water on it. See? They tried giving me these lemon swabs. I've got two. This is how it comes packaged. They tried to give me these lemon swabs, but they made me gag, and that's not good. I was in recovery for a very long time because anesthesia made me very sick, and so does the morphine, the narcotic. So at this point, I'm not taking any medication, pain management. Walking helps. Believe it or not, it helps. It's been a long day, and I think it's gonna be a long night. So, I mean, this too shall pass. Soon it'll be over with, and soon I'll be completely on the other side, feeling better. Gotta think that way. Keeping this extremely short because I don't feel good. Again, this is to not be winded, Wendy. Surgery is over. I'm on the loser's bench. Let's start from the beginning. I had my surgery Monday, June 24th, 2013. And I've officially been home for one whole day. Like I said, it's just barely June 27th. It's like half an hour into. It's like not even, that doesn't even count. Anyway, June 25th I spent it in the hospital, and June 26th whole day here, home. There you go, time accounted for. At this point, I don't really care how I look like. I feel like crap, and everything hurts. I wasn't able to use the pain medication at the hospital because I'm going to be very graphic in this video. Sorry. That's just the way this is. It's not pretty. I kept having... I always want to do these videos when my kids are asleep, and now I hear a little... Never a dull moment. Anyway, I'm gonna charge on forward. Onwards. Anyway. I keep hearing her. I wasn't able to use the pain medication. The morphine made me dry heave. The anesthesia was making me really sick. And then the morphine on top of it just kept making me sick. And then the nurses at the hospital kept insisting, it's not the morphine, it's not the morphine, it's not the morphine, right? So I did a little test. I decided not to do morphine and go for a walk. No dry heaving when I stood up. I was fine. Then I decided to do another morphine pump and go for another walk. And when I stood up, dry heaving. Like, it was, I was just, there was nothing in my stomach to throw up, but my, dry heaving. Anyway, so after that, I decided I didn't give up what anybody said. I wasn't taking the freaking morphine. Then when I finally got moved to my room upstairs, then those nurses were like, oh yeah, it's a common side effect. Really? Because the nurses downstairs said, it's not the morphine, it's not the morphine, it's not the morphine. Please. Anyway, moving on. So I'm home. I've been prescribed Percocet that I have not touched and I'm not touching. and then I have Tylenol, which I have to cut up into tiny, tiny pieces and swallow, and that's not working very well. So, because this is the size from which I eat or drink anything. Now, if you're going to try to take pills, no matter how teeny tiny, with just a sip, and when I say a sip, I mean like, see that? There's still water in there. That's a sip. There's no way to get it down. I left the hospital on a liquid diet still because my sleeve was still swollen. And after coming home and downing like a pig 4 whole ounces of soup, I decided to call my doctor and say, I downed 4 ounces of soup. Can I switch over to the stage 2? So no, I'm at stage 2, but like barely, because of the stage 2 foods, I can only get down about an ounce, which is about the size of that cup, and that's it. That's it. So when you think, and you can't gulp, so taking pills is a new experience, and I'm just not ready. And then I tried crushing it into the applesauce, and that was just nasty. So I'm just ready to deal with the pain. It's not that bad. It's just my incisions that hurt every time that I get up. What's bothering me more is not knowing how I feel inside of my inside. I don't know what's hunger. I don't know what's gas. I don't know what's acid. All I know is that there's so much going on inside of my stomach area, and I have no idea what's what. Like, I tried having a little applesauce, thinking that I was hungry. Nope, that wasn't it. I wasn't hungry. It was full. Tried having water. I already had my 2 acid reducers, and I already had my Gas X. Now I'm just letting it rumble. Like, just rumble on, Sorry. Anyway. My cold. My cold has been a bastard. I can't get rid of it. And I don't know at this point what it is. Here's what happened. Before my surgery, my white blood cell count was high, right? But I was feeling fine. I was asymptomatic. I was just fine. Day before my surgery, I started getting really, really sickish. But it was a Sunday, and I decided not to say anything. So, day of my surgery, I decided to use this handy dandy little friend, so that my nose wouldn't be stuffed up and it wouldn't be a dead giveaway. So I was breathing fine and sneezing sporadically, but you know, it's June, that could be anything. And I tried my hardest not to sneeze around staff. Anyway, whether the staff at the hospital knew it or not, I was sick. I had a cold. I went for surgery. I maybe should have gotten the delay and postponed my surgery, because recovering has been twice as hard. My body knew better than to sneeze. That's all I gotta say. For like the first 24 hours, my body knew better than to sneeze. My throat hurts. It burns. Like, just being sick coupled with everything that they put down your face. My throat has had a really bad time. My nose will not unstuff. No matter how many sprays I spray, just won't unstuff. And I know this is gonna be graphic. The phlegm has been really hard to get rid of because I couldn't cough, and for a long time I couldn't blow either. Um, my body has decided today that it's okay to sneeze a little bit. It's done that 3 times, each time very painful. Only thing that helps me is I try to find the closest pillow and press it up against my tummy really quick before I know I'm going to sneeze. Like, who cares about covering germs? If I press my stomach, it will hurt way less. Way less. So that's where I've been. Um, what else? Other than the eating issue, about not knowing what I'm feeling, that's what's aggravating me the most. Not knowing what's hunger, what's acid, what's gas. The gas is a mother. And I've been walking a lot, like walking all around the house. I walked to the pharmacy. My friend was like, why didn't you get your boyfriend to go and get you that stuff? Or basically because I know him and I know he wasn't going to get the right stuff. So, and she's like, I could have done that for you. I'm coming over. But I wanted to go. I took my youngest and I went to the pharmacy and I came back and that was like, how many blocks is that? It's 1 block uphill. And then like about I'd say 6 or 7 blocks one way and then back. It's not. I mean, it's New York City. It's not that bad. I warned you. And so I think that the gas is better than it could be because of all the walking. I've been able to release a lot of it. Right now, it's just the incision pain every single time that I get up. That hurts. Moving onward, though, I think I've been very successful with what I've chosen to eat. Today, I've had for breakfast. I had the 4 ounces of soup. It was broth that I got down, and then for lunch, I had made a hard-boiled egg that I mashed up and put a little bit of mayonnaise and Dijon on it, and most of the egg went to waste because I ate 1 ounce. And then for dinner, I had made this chicken cacciatore for the rest of my family, and that had chicken, it had mushrooms, it had some bell peppers and onions. It was all cooked in the crock pot for hours upon hours, so it was all very mellow, mushy. And then I put it in the food processor and pureed it, as everybody says we're supposed to do, which I thought was going to be downright nasty. But I put a little Parmesan cheese on it and said a little prayer and had a little bite, and it wasn't so bad. So I ate about 1 ounce of that. All day long I've been trying to get through about that much. This is my little table I've set up of things I might need. Can't switch the camera. This is applesauce. I try to eat some with my medicine. I try to eat some to like staunch whatever I'm feeling because I thought I might have been hungry. I tried to down 1 ounce of my protein shake. It wasn't happening for some reason. The protein I love so much during pre-op. Not so much now. And lots of water. And when I say lots of water, I mean like lots of little ounces of water all throughout the day. That's it. That's been my first day. I know there's a lot of I can't wait to be on at this point on my journey. But at this point, I really can't wait to just be on the other side of not being sick anymore and knowing my body better, because I'm a little aggravated with the whole, I feel hungry, but it's not hunger. It's just weird. That's me for today. To not be winded, Wendy, because that's the goal. One day, I'm going to go up those subway stairs and not be winded.